Hello friends, welcome to UGC NET online pre-coaching. Today I will discuss last minute tips for CBSE NET November 2017. Sorry, I am not possible to upload last few months any videos because of my job change. Still, thanks for your encouragement because our channel reaches 5,000 subscribers and 1,50,000 views. Thanks for your encouragement. Today I'm interested to give you last minute tips for November 2017 exam. Before giving tips, first of all we'll look at what is the passing criteria of CBSE NET. This is general category. 40 marks means out of 100, each question carrying 2 marks. So 50 in 50 questions you need to write it 20, minimum 20 questions. Then similarly paper 2 and paper 3, 38 questions in out of 75 questions. Actually 150 marks means 75 you need to take, means 50%. So 38 questions you need to be correct. So similarly OBC, that is 35% OBC and SC, ST and other PWD and all. But why I am discussing this one? Because our tips totally depends on this slide. So just remember this one, how to clear minimum cutoff first. Then we'll go for how to make it score. So first of all we'll go it. Whatever today I am giving any advice, any my experience I am sharing with you. This is completely my personal experience. If you adopt, if you suits, okay. Because some of the negative minded people say no, it will not work. How it is possible and all. I am not possible to help them. But anyhow, I'll try to share my tips. Okay, but it is completely my personal. If you suits, you can adopt it or else you leave it. But definitely it will works 85 to 90%. Definitely, because I am not telling it is unethical tips. It is highly ethical tips. Just go if it may if using these tips, if you answer 4-5 questions, it's great enough. So we'll look at first one. Usually it is not the question which is hard, but it is the options which make it hard. Usually any question hardness of the question depends on options given for a particular question. Okay, for example, look at one example. Linux is developed by simply any Indians for minimum knowledge, without knowing what is Linux, who is developed, what it contains, he can answer. Just look at Linux is developed by Narendra Modi, Manmohan Singh, Rajiv Gandhi and Linus Torvalds. Any Indians can easily answer option D, because all three peoples are politicians, famous politicians in India. So definitely you will answer without knowing anything about Linux. So next, same question, just a little bit change. Linux is developed by James Gosling, Linus Torvalds and Brenger Shetter and Dennis Ritchie. Now question is same, but based on options, now it is very difficult to answer this question. So what I'm trying to explain, toughness of the question is depends on options, not based on questions. For this, for first question, how you have answered, anyhow Narendra Modi, he is a politician, and Manmohan Singh definitely, and Rajiv Gandhi, these three peoples are very busy in their political works. So definitely it is not possible to develop any. Based on that strategy, you are selected option D. Okay, which method this one will you have used elimination method. Even though you don't know any answer, but you have used elimination method. Based on elimination method, you answered option D. But second question question is same, but base options are very difficult. It's very difficult to answer this type of questions. Okay, so next one, in which year Akbar was born? Just look at the options: 80 AD, 180 AD, 270 AD, 1542 AD. For looking up this question and options, you can easily eliminate 2017 because it is not possible. Anyhow, we are in 2017. Leave it. Then 80 AD and 180 AD, definitely Islam is after 4.5 and 5 AD. So definitely these two are not the answers. So you are selecting directly just little bit knowledge of history. You can answer this one. No need of complete history knowledge. How you have answered this one? Using elimination method. This, just look at same question: in which year Akbar was born? In this, it's very difficult to answer. Question is same, but options makes it harder. Options makes it harder or easier. The question depends on options. Hardness of the questions depends on its options. Okay, so for this, what I'm trying to explain, just use your pre-existing knowledge. Try to eliminate the options. Which one? This is definitely, it is not an answer. Then go for next. This is definitely, it's not an answer. Like this, try to use elimination method. It works very it's very useful technique. Look at the next one. This is elimination method. Just try to eliminate as many options as you can using your pre-existing knowledge, because you have studied last 23 years. Just use your pre-existing knowledge, try to eliminate it. In given 4 options, it's very difficult to find which is the right answer, but you can easily find which is wrong answer, because there are 3 wrong answers. In out of 3, you can find this is definitely, it is not an answer. It's easy way actually. Instead of finding which is the right answer, try to find which is the wrong answer. Then try to eliminate as many possible. Okay, if you eliminate one option, you have 33% chance of getting it correct. Okay, actually in given question there are 4 options. All 4 options has the probability 25%. Each question has, it may be right for 25%. So out of 100 questions, if you randomly answered without reading any questions, nearly 25 questions are right. It is probability. We are discussing using probability technique. Okay, so if you eliminate just one option in out of 100 questions, definitely it is 33 questions are right out of 100. Look at, in initially, without knowing, without reading any questions, if you answered 25 questions are right. Okay, now you are eliminated one options for all 100 questions, let us assume. Then definitely it is reaches to 33 to 34 35%, means this is the minimum cutoff of your net exam. This is simple way. So try to eliminate as many options. Okay, next one, if you eliminate 2 options, you have a 50% chance of getting it correct. Means what? The given 4 options, if you are eliminated 2 options, out of 2, let us assume all 100 questions you are eliminated 2 options. Means what? Remaining only 2 options. In out of 2, if you answered randomly, 50 questions are right, 50 questions are wrong. Are you agreeing? Means what? Out of 100, you got 50 questions right. Actually your cutoff is yearly round of 50 to 54%. How much you want? It's an easy method. You are not finding any right answers, you are finding this is wrong answer. Means what? You are using elimination method. Okay, so if you eliminate 3 options, you have 100% chance of getting it correct. So if you eliminate 3 options, definitely 4th one is the answer. As if we have seen just 2 examples. If you eliminate Narendra Modi, Manmohan Singh and Rajiv Gandhi, definitely these are not possible to develop any softwares. So just eliminate it, definitely you will get a Fourth one is the option. So without knowing any hint, without knowing that question, you can answer it using elimination method. Okay. Just try to eliminate one option at least before attempting any question. If you don't know anything about that question, try to eliminate at least one option, at least one. Okay, use your pre-existing knowledge. Instead of finding which is right, try to find which is wrong. Okay, because there are three wrong options. Out of three, try to find it one. Then definitely you will be in the cutoff. Definitely you will be in at least minimum cutoff. That's why. Okay, next we'll go for how it will helpful. Assume you don't know any questions, all 50 questions, you don't know anything. If you attempt all 50 questions, if apply probability, 12 questions are right, because just randomly if he has selected, definitely 12 to 13 questions are right using probability. Then if you eliminate two options, sorry, if you eliminate one option, 33% getting it correct, means probability is 33 to 35%, then definitely 18 questions are right, means your CBSE net minimum cutoff is, means you need to clear first paper, second paper, third paper, minimum 18 questions. So easily you can clear cutoff. Okay, then if you eliminate two options, you have a 25 questions correct, means 50 marks. Definitely you will be in the list. Definitely. Okay, so if you eliminate three options, definitely you are in the top. Okay, means what, without knowing anything, just you are trying to eliminating number of options instead of finding which is the right answer, because it's very difficult to find the right answers. Initially, which questions you know the right answer, just mark it 100% if you are sure. Then go for elimination. Okay. Then we will go for, we'll see some examples. Which algorithm has same average, worst case and best case time complexity? This question is asked in December 2006. Just go through it. Binary search, maximum of n numbers, quicksort and Fibonacci series. Okay. In Fibonacci search, at least if you don't know any knowledge about these two options B and D, at least you know the using your pre-existing knowledge, binary search has three time complexities, because it's the best case if the key search element is found in the middle. In worst case, log n unit of time, you know that one. Definitely binary search is not an option. Then quicksort, you know, actually in worst case it takes n square unit of time, means what, if the given elements are in ascending or descending order, then quicksort adversely works. Definitely it takes more time. If the given input is itself is sorted elements, then it takes more time, so n square unit of time. And average case and best case, n log n unit of time, you know that one. Using basic knowledge of this one, you can eliminate these two options. So out of two, you don't have any knowledge, let us assume. Then Fibonacci series, you don't know anything. Then go for maximum pen number. At least you are eliminated two options. You can answer it in any one, option B and D, but try to go for specific. Okay, in this case, finding maximum of n numbers, it may be maximum element found in first element, but still you need to check it for remaining elements, because you don't know next element is maximum or not. So that's why in best case, average case, worst case is time complexity same. So our content, what I'm trying to explain is, try to eliminate as many options instead of finding try to right answer. Okay. Then another way of elimination method, even without knowing the correct answer, you can eliminate two options easily, and can be 50% that getting full marks. For example, which of the following strings is in the language defined by the grammar? Starting symbol S is 0A, and A is non-terminal symbol, and A, it may takes 1A or 0A or 1. 1 is the 0 and 1 are terminal symbols. Then go for options. Actually, look at it. Every string starts from starting letter, means start symbol. started with 0 means what? String obviously starts with 0. Then look at the options. This is starts with 0. This is starts with 0. Remaining twos are starts with 1. Then strike out. It's definitely option C and D are not the right answer. Then you are easily eliminated two options. Just use your common sense in the while answering the questions. Look at this is they only given a direct hint. Starting symbol 0A means what? Always this string starts with 0. Then look at the options. There are 4 options. 2 strings are starts with 0 and 2 strings are starts with 1. So try to eliminate. 2 strings are starts with 1. So obviously answer it may be any A or B. At least you will reach. How it is solved, I have solved in detail. It's look at one by one. But our intention is to try to eliminate as many options. I want to explain that one. Okay. Then we will go for assertion. One question definitely you will get like this question. Twisted pair are widely used as a transmission medium. Look at you don't have, let us assume you don't have any idea. Twisted pair have adequate performance and low cost. Okay. Let us assume you don't know anything about this question. At least you know you have seen all homes and all twisted pair cable means what? You are looking everywhere means what? Definitely it is low cost. At least you will get one hint here. Using this hint, twisted pair have adequate performance and low cost. That's why you are using this one. Means what? Reason is right. Reason is right. Why? Twisted pair are widely used as a transmission medium. Why it is widely used? Because of low cost. So means what? Reason is right. Definitely just go to the options. Reason is correct. Don't read full question. Just I am telling you how to eliminate this one. Reason is correct. Maybe. Reason is wrong. Reason is not correct. Then eliminate. Definitely this option is wrong. Option B is not an answer. Then A is true, but means assertion is true, reason is false. Definitely reason is true. So definitely it is option C is not an answer. Both A and B are false. Definitely reason is right. So definitely option D is not a right answer. So simply without knowing anything about this question, you know only one hint: the low cost. Because of low cost, it is using widely. Using this common sense, you can eliminate options. So definitely it is option A is right because it is a low cost. Because of low cost and good performance, this is widely used. Okay, so try to use this type of common sense and try to eliminate the options. Okay, next go for match the following. You will get definitely 4 to 5 questions based on match the following. In out of 5 options, if you know one option, you can easily answer match the following questions. Just look at physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, application layer. Allow resources to network access, move packets from one destination to another, process to process message delivery and transmission of bits, strings, formation of frames. Okay, let us assume you don't know any idea about this question. At least if we have a common minimum knowledge of computer network, physical layer use bit streams. Okay, at least this one, or else data link layer using frames. At least if you have common knowledge, just go for option A is 4. Look at option A is 4. You are getting, in this case you are getting right directly answer, but sometime it may be 4 2 times and all. At least if you know the one answer, you can easily find option, means match the following questions. Okay, so this is actually bonus. If you get more match the following questions, you'll get more chances to write. So next, an analog signals has a bit rate of 6000 bits per second and a baud rate of 2000 bauds. How many data elements are carried by each signal element? Actually, bit rate and baud rate. Bit rate is number of bits sent per second and baud rate is number of signals sent per second. Usually, one signal may carry 1 bit or may carry 2 bits, or maybe 4, maybe 6. Okay, means what? One signal element, it may carry number of bits. Okay, means what? Like in real life, like vehicles. One vehicle maybe carry one person, maybe two person. In bus, it carries 60 persons in a single vehicle. Like that in a signal element. Okay, based on this, just look at the question and answer. One thing you need to remember, if you don't know anything about this question, if you don't have any knowledge, let us assume you don't zero knowledge, then don't select option D. Please remember this one. None of this, don't select none of this, because it is a less chances to be correct. In I'm explaining based on my experience, because I have solved nearly 30,000 questions while preparing a book, and after looking at so many MCQ and all. So and all over world, it is true. It is proved none of these has a less chances to be. It may be correct. I am not telling you it is always wrong. Most of the time it is wrong. So it may not be answer. So in this case, if you don't know any idea about this question, don't select none of these. Means what? You have three options now. Out of three, you can try to eliminate. Okay, actually 6,000 bits means 2,000 signals, means one bike if we carry two signals, means what? One bike if we carry two persons, 10 bikes definitely 20 persons, like that. Okay, 2,000 signals, how many bits it can carry? Once to one signal it carry 3 bits, then 2,000 signals carry 6,000 of bits, actually in simple way. But definitely it is not possible option A, because if you have a common knowledge, signals may carry number of bits, not the number of bits may carry signals. It's if you using this common pre-existing knowledge, you can easily answer this question. Definitely option A and D are the not right answer. It may be B or C. Just if you use 6,000 divided by 2,000, you can get answer. But what I'm trying to explain is try to eliminate the option. If you don't know any knowledge about any question, for a particular question, if you don't have any knowledge, if there is option none of this, don't select it. Okay, then we'll go for next question. Software engineering primarily aims on reliable software, cost effective software, reliable and cost effective software, none of the above. Okay, in this case, look at software engineering primarily aims on, means what is the aim of the software engineering? Definitely we need a reliable software, obviously, and cost effective, that is also very important. So look at the question, easily you can answer option C. Okay, one thing you take care of, like these questions, question is very easy. Software engineering primary aim is reliable software. You are in the hurry in examination usually. Option question is very easy. Option first one is the right answer. Then suddenly you are marked A. This is totally wrong. Actually, question is easy. Option is first one only. Very easy option. Then it may be A and B. It may be all of the above. So please read question completely before answering, at least twice. Which questions you know, don't make it any mistake. Some questions, if you don't have any idea, definitely anyhow you are not possible to write it. So in that case, you don't take any time. Okay, but if you know that question, if you have a hint, then take your own time, think twice and answer it before answer. Okay, so for this question, so C is the right answer. Okay, don't in examination, don't be hurry and don't select it A. Okay, next go for another question. In an absolute loading scheme, which loader function is accomplished by programmer? Okay, you don't have any idea, let us assume. Then allocation, linking, reallocation, both A and B. Okay, if we have like this question, if you don't have any knowledge, if you have a knowledge, you can answer. Please don't mistake me what I'm trying to explain. If we have a knowledge, if you know the complete this question and answer, then answer it. If you don't have a knowledge, then go for option D. If you have a both A and B and all, highly possible, it likely to be correct. I am not telling it is always correct, likely to be correct. So 30% of the probability both A and B. If like that, if question contain like that, then go for select that one. Okay, then we will go for, and this is actual four loader schemes: allocation and the linking done by programmer, reallocation assembler, and loader is loading. Okay, this is the who will perform the operations. This is actual, but I'm explaining hint how to answer this question, this type of questions. Okay, next we'll go for, which of the following structure is non-linear type? Strings, obviously it is linear. List, obviously it is linear. Stacks, obviously it is linear. So option is none of these. Now don't think it is none of these is not a right answer. Okay, because you know the at least string is linear. Okay, list is linear. Okay, for example, at least if you know string is linear, stack is linear. Okay, without knowing this one, I don't know about list and none of these. Okay, look at which of the following is non-linear. Non-linear may be, just think over it two times. List, it contains continuous allocations, and stacks also continue, string also continue. In this case there is no option, you need to select none of the above. Okay, please try to I am explaining based on the probability. Most of the time none of these is not an answer. I am not telling always it is not an answer. Okay, if you don't know anything about this question, if you don't have any idea about string, list, stack, then there is an option none of these, don't select this one. Okay, if you don't have any knowledge, then don't select none of these. Okay, if you have a knowledge, if you know that definitely it is none of this, then only go for none of this. Okay, that is our intention is to explain. Then we'll go for one more question: three essential components of software project planning: team structure, quality assurance plan, cost estimation. Cost estimation, time estimation, and quality assurance. Cost estimation, time estimation, and personal estimation. Cost estimation, personal estimation, and team structure estimations. Look at this question. Let us assume you don't know anything about this question, you don't have any idea. Then look at, there are three options of cost estimation. Means what? They are confusing who are studied, not only who are not studied. Okay, who are studied, they know at least cost estimation is the first one, because without cost estimation it's not possible to start any project. So who are studied, they will select, they will eliminate at least A1. Definitely A is not an answer. Okay, then out of three, then go for second one: time estimation, personal estimation. First you need to think about time, first you need to think about cost, then go for time. Definitely in any software development. So if we have a free minimum knowledge of software engineering, you can eliminate easily two options. For A1 is A is not an answer. Now it is B, D is not an answer. Cost estimation and time estimation. Then look at quality assurance plan, personal estimation. Now let us assume at least you came out, you are eliminated two options. Now you may be a little bit confusion about this one. In this case, you may select anyone, at least 50% of chance getting the correct. Okay, but try to answer this one. Actually, you need to think about cost estimation, time estimation, then personal estimations. Then you will go for quality assurance. Because first you need to think about before starting project, you need to think about cost, time, then how many means man powers required. Then we'll go for, after using this much of amount, this much of time, this many of employees, what is the quality of we'll get later on, we need to think. That's why we'll go for fourth option. Okay, so if you have a minimum knowledge of software engineering, you can answer like these questions. Okay, next we'll go for, T is a graph with n vertices. T is a connected and has exactly n minus 1 edges. Then T is a tree. T contains no cycle. Every pair of vertices in T is connected by exactly one path. Look at the question. Question itself is a definition of tree. Tree T is a graph with n vertices, T connected and has exactly n minus 1 edges. Then definitely T is a tree. You are in examination, you are in the hurry. Definitely a question is easy and option also easy. You are suddenly you are select option A. This is the wrong thing. Please read it twice. It is you are writing national level exam, so be careful. Try before answering, make it clear, make it twice, and try to answer it. Okay, you don't no need to answer out. No need to answer all 50 questions. If you try to answer it correct, at least 40 questions. How much you know means what? Which questions you know? Don't make it any mistakes. If you don't know, you don't have any idea about that question, it may be right or wrong. Use elimination method, you may get the right options. Okay, so next, this is what I'm trying to explain. If the option contains all of these, if you don't have any knowledge about this question, then you must select all of these. Please remember this one. If you don't have any knowledge about this question, okay, there is option all of these, then just you select it all of these. Okay, 34% likely to be correct all of these. Please remember this one. In all competitive exam, for studying of metadata, you know what is metadata. Based on meta study, based on our experience, I'm telling, if there is option all of these, if you don't have any knowledge about that question, so just try to select it all of these. 34% likely to be correct. Please remember this one. Okay, next we will go for final tips for whatever we have look at. Still, chances of answering being correct all of these is 34%. Means what? Initially I have explained, every question has 4 options. All 4 options has a 25% of probability. If a question contains all of these, slightly high probability option likely to be correct. 34% likely to be correct. Means what? If you in question paper contains 4 questions, all of these 3 questions are right, definitely. Okay, this is just my personal experience, my personal suggestion. If you like, you can take it, or else just leave it. Okay, just go for second one. Chances of the answer being correct, none of the above, is approximately 21%. Means what? This is, I'm not explaining this one. This is based on meta study of previous competitive exams, including IAS, IAK, in all competitive exams. Okay, it contains 4 options. Okay, then chances of answer being correct both A and B is approximately 30%. Means likely to be high somewhat. Actually, if there is no if question not contains all of the above, none of the above, both A and B, then all 4 options has the probability 25%. If question contain all of the above, so all of the above likely to be 34%, highly chances of right. If question contain none of the above, highly chances of wrong. I am not telling always it is wrong, highly chances. Okay, if you are sure about none of this, then go for it, or else leave it. Then if the question contains both A and B, then a slight high, there is a probability 30% of it may be correct. If there are terms like absolute, always, never, 100%, 0%, if the question says, for example, um optical fiber, optical fiber, there is no noise. Optical fiber contain, there is no noise, definitely it is wrong. Twisted pair cable, complete so much of noise. If you use twisted pair cable, it is almost noise, that is also wrong. If it is extremely high, if extremely low, that question is likely to be wrong. Please make sure it. If there are terms like absolute, always, never, 100%, 0%, etc., it is likely to be correct. Means what? Sorry, likely to be, may be correct, may not be. Okay, like that. If if there are terms like may be, may not be, okay, can be, rarely, most of the time, like this means what, 50%. It's saying the question using in medium, then it likely to be correct. Actually this is likely to be wrong. Okay, means what, if the question terms like absolute, always, never, 100%, 0%, it likely to be wrong. Okay, most of the time it is question is wrong. Okay, Andaman Nicobar there is no Hindus, and Maldives there is no Hindus. If they questions like that, twisted pair cables completely noise it contains, it travels, or else optical fiber, it's very good, means transmission medium. It questions is 100% extreme, then definitely it is question is false. Okay, please while answering this question, please careful about like that questions. Read question carefully twice and focus keywords like true, false, not true, not false, correct. Please, if the question contains keywords like true, false, not true, not false, correct, false, like that, please read it twice. Actually, the examiner they ask which is not correct, but you thought it is correct. Examiner asked it is correct. So you are in the error in examination. You thought it is correct, so you answer. That is also wrong. So if the question contains keywords like true, false, not true, not false, correct, incorrect, like that, read it twice. That type of questions. Okay. So next is, don't waste time on questions about which you have no clue. The question, if you don't have any clue related to that question, just leave it and go for next. Okay, because if you have a clue, that the questions you spend more time and make it try to answer it correct. If you don't have any clue, then leave it and go for next, because don't waste time which questions you don't know anything. Okay, then finally, never assume any pattern. It may be last three questions are A, then fourth one definitely it is not any. Don't think like that. It is first one is A, second one is B, third one is C, fourth one is D. Maybe next one is C. Don't look at any pattern. Okay, it may be correct, may not be. Don't use any like luck and all. Use common sense and use your pre-existing knowledge. Try to eliminate as many as options. Okay, thanks for watching. Please share and subscribe the channel, and for more videos I will try to upload future videos. Recently I will try to solve for a few recent question papers. I need your encouragement and suggestions. Welcome your all comments. Thank you for watching.